Hey everybody, I'm Dylan Cohen with the operations team here at Mosquito Squad. Before I started working at Mosquito Squad Corporate, I myself was a Mosquito Squad technician. Every day to deliver our barrier treatment, I would use our blower of choice, the Stihl SR450. This blower is a multi-purpose tool and will be used to deliver our traditional barrier treatments, our dry product treatments, and also for blowing debris off customers' properties. Aside from Dread Skeeter, your backpack blower will become your best friend at Mosquito Squad. Before your first time using the blower, you should review the blower manual and also have your supervisor review the key aspects with you. It is important to fully understand the proper safety gear to wear while operating the blower. Let's go over the main parts of the blower. The blower tank can be turned around to dispense dry product, which is controlled by the dry product valve on the arm of the blower. The product dispense switch on the handle of the blower starts and stops the flow of our liquid product. The stop switch is on the handle and is simply pushed down to turn the blower off. There is a lockout mechanism that must be pressed against with the palm in order to engage the throttle. The blower metering knob, or flow rate knob, is on the end of the blower tube and controls the amount of product you will dispense. To start the blower, we want to make sure we are using the correct gasoline and oil mix in our blower. Even if you believe a container to be gas and oil mixed, be sure to check the color of the fuel before putting it into the blower. Gasoline is clear, while gas and oil mixed should have a bluish color, depending on the brand of oil used. We recommend using Stihl brand oil in our blower fuel mix. In fact, some dealers will void the blower warranty unless you use Stihl brand oil. The proper mix ratio for the blower fuel is 1 gallon of gasoline to 2.6 ounces of oil. When unscrewing the fuel cap, pressure may have built up inside of the fuel tank. Slowly unscrew the fuel tank cap to release the pressure. Fuel your blower, but do not overfill. For more detailed information on fueling your blower, please refer to the blower manual. Before filling the blower with liquid product, make sure the product dispense switch is in the off position. Otherwise, when you start to fill your blower with product, it will pour out of the blower tube. When you are sure the product dispense switch is in the off position, begin to fill the blower with liquid product. Do not bang the valve or nozzle from the product pump dispense hose onto the rim of the blower tank to get drips off. This can dent the rim of the blower tank and impair the watertight seal, causing product to leak out of the blower. Be sure to secure the blower lid properly. Improperly secured lids can lead to blower leaks. Before we start the blower, make sure you are wearing hearing protection and the appropriate personal protective equipment required by Mosquito Squad. To start the blower, press on the purge pump bulb 5 times, even if there is fuel in the bulb. When starting a cold blower, the choke should be in the cold start position. Once the engine starts, press on the throttle trigger and the choke will automatically return to the run position. This is a great feature to keep you from flooding the blower's engine. If the engine is warm or hot, leave the choke in the run position and start the blower. Hold the blower steady with one hand and pull to start with the other. Pull the cord slightly until you feel it become taut or engaged, then give it a brisk pull. Keep holding the starter cord until it is back in the housing. Be mindful of where the nozzle is pointing when you start the blower, because air will come out. You may need to adjust your blower straps to suit your size before getting started with a treatment. When you begin treating, never blow in the direction of people, pets, open doors or windows, or cars. This is especially important when you are blowing product. You should be aware of what is around you at all times. To properly apply product for a mosquito treatment, treat in an L shape from the ground up to 15 feet. We want to treat the underside of the leaves because this is where mosquitoes land to escape the heat of the day, in addition to any other shady areas or under structures that might provide shade. The most important thing to remember when treating is to achieve full coverage of the foliage. The more we treat, the more effective our treatment will be. Stand far enough back from the foliage to allow the product mist to fully envelop the vegetation. There are times when you will need to throttle back near windows or delicate plants. Blow with the prevailing wind when possible and be mindful of your drift. If there is a certain area you know you want to avoid, have this area to your back while treating. Depending on the density of the foliage you are treating, The blower flow rate setting will typically be set to either 2 or 3. For especially dense foliage, or when treating a large area, you may want to adjust the flow rate to a higher setting. There are also some other personal hazards to think about when using the blower. Dust and organic matter can become airborne and get into your eyes. This is one of the reasons why we wear eye protection. The blower is bulky on your back, and you can bump into things. Be mindful of homeowners' cars and belongings as you treat. If your blower causes debris on patios, driveways, sidewalks, cars, or anything else a homeowner wouldn't want dirty, use your blower air to clear them off. When taking off the blower, do so gently and be careful of the exhaust muzzle, which can become extremely hot. Before leaving the job site, be sure the blower is secure and the truck tailgate is fully closed. I hope you now have a better understanding of the blower and feel comfortable using it to deliver our barrier treatment.